अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी एंड वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आज की वीडियो में जनाब वी आर गोइंग टू बी टेस्टिंग आउट दी GOmicro makeup blending puffs. These are very much a dupe for the Tati Beauty Blendiful. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you guys know how much I love this. इसकी हालत देख के आप कुछ बता ही सकते हैं how much I've loved this. I've had this for almost 2 years now and I've washed it almost a dozen times. और सिर्फ अभी नहीं धोया हुआ लेकिन it has maintained its shape really well. I know the ins and outs of this product. It applies my makeup like nothing else. I love my beauty blender, but this has its own special place in my collection. So when I saw that GOmicro, a brand that's either Pakistani or is easily available in Pakistan, उन्होंने अपना Tati Beauty Blendiful का dupe निकाला है, तो I was so excited to test it out. Now I am going to be extremely honest with you guys here. इसके अंदर जो छोटा heart shaped आता है, that's primarily for touch-ups. यानी मेकअप की थोड़ी देर बाद if you have like oil coming through या वैसे आपने अपनी foundation like if it's breaking or anything, तो you can touch it up. एंड मैं सारा टाइम घर होती हूँ तो आई रियली डोंट नीड टू टच अप. ना मैं अपनी लिपस्टिक का भी टचअप करती हूँ, ना फाउंडेशन का भी टचअप करती हूँ. सो आई हैव नेवर रियली experienced or really tested out the heart-shaped one. So I really won't be able to tell you कि उसके heart-shaped वाले का क्या comparison है या anything because I don't know what the original one is like. But this one I know like everything about this product, the texture, the way it applies my foundation, everything, and I can do an entire face with it. आज हम कोई brushes इस्तेमाल नहीं करेंगे. We'll do the entire face using the Blendiful on one side and the GOmicro blending puff on the other. I'm very excited to test it out because if it's a good product, if it's comparable, then it's good news for all of you. Okay, now you can all have like that perfect looking base. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay ji, so first thing first, I'm going to open it. I feel like I'm giving you a very like ASMR moment right here. Like I'm right in front of the microphone. Do you guys like it? So I am going to open this up. सबसे पहले हम इसका feel and texture बताएंगे कि how similar it is to the Tati Beauty Blendiful. So it's extremely similar, you guys, and it's the exact same dimension. And the feel, like obviously ये धुला बनी है, so it has a little bit of foundation, not a little bit, a lot of foundation and like gunk in here. So थोड़ा सा like अकड़ा अकड़ा वा feel हो रहा है. The Tati Beauty one. This one is like super soft. The feel of these, like the bounciness is identical. I am extremely excited now. Okay, so I'm going to do this side of my face with the Tati Beauty Blendiful and this side of my face with this guy right here. But yeah, let's jump right into the makeup application now. Acha ji, so now that I'm nice and hydrated, I'm taking some of the Nadia Hussain ka color correcting primer, and once again I'll be adding 1 drop of Zoosh ke Glory drops. I'll take the Tati Beauty on this side and like I said GOmicro on the other side. Now I'm taking the GOmicro and again I'll just hold it like this and apply it on this side. As far as like the texture on the face is concerned, these two feel identical as of right now. So I'm going to mix in my foundation into this. Like, why not? इसी में थोड़ी सी foundation mix कर लेते हैं. Beautify by Amna की foundation, just a couple of drops. And once again, I'm taking the Tati Beauty Blendiful on this side, and I just know how well this applies my foundation. But yeah, what I like to do with my Blendiful is I first like dab the product on, and once it's applied I actually start pressing and rolling, and I think that gives me the most flawless finish. So now I'm taking the GOmicro and I'm picking up my foundation, and once again पहले मैं इसको like a little swipey motion. There's only one difference I'm noticing right now. इस side पे I feel like I got more coverage. On this side I feel like I didn't get as much. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that's the only thing I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna pick a little more. So honestly, looking closely in, that's the only little difference I can feel. कि इस साइड पे I'm getting like slightly lesser coverage. So I think this material is soaking up a little more than the Blendiful. But other than that, like application wise, जो smoothness की जहाँ तक बात है, they both look pretty good. So now I'm going to use my concealer, Tati Beauty on this side. For concealer, I like to do small dabs under the eyes and slowly spread it out. Put the excess product on my eyes. So on this side as well, just dab, dab, dab. Okay जी, I feel like it's wonderfully done. Now what I would like to do is कि जहाँ पे excess product है वहाँ से हट के थोड़ी सी साफ जगह because this is really dirty, I'm going to blend it out a little more. So कोई excess product अगर under eyes पे है तो this will just pick that right up. So you see, this side is a little mattified क्योंकि वो excess oils, कोई भी excess चीज़ जो थी on this side, it has picked it up. So I'll do the same thing with the GOmicro. So इस side पे you're definitely able to better tell क्योंकि ये clean था कि I have picked up some excess product that was on my face. अच्छा जी, now I'm going to apply some cream contour. मैं Beautify by Amna का cream contour ले रही हूँ. I'm going to pick another side. I'm going to take a little bit of this cream contour and I'll start dabbing it. You see how nicely it laid out? और उसके बाद I'll pick a cleaner side or maybe even the side जिधर से मैंने foundation apply की है. And once again I am like rolling and pressing upwards. Ta-da! Perfectly blended. So we'll do the same with the GOmicro. अच्छा, the only thing, like every time I hold this, after holding this, शुरू में मुझे इनका feel बहुत similar लग रहा था, but like over time हर दफ़ा मैं इसको उठाती हूँ तो this just feels a little more lightweight and airy. यानी इसके मुकाबले में it just doesn't feel as dense, if I can explain it. तो ये थोड़ा सा lightweight लग रहा है, which is probably also why it's soaking up a little more product and giving me like slightly lesser coverage on this side. Overall मुझे ऐसे feel हो रहा है कि इस side पे I'm getting like a slightly lesser coverage and like I personally don't mind it. इसलिए क्योंकि I love the like more natural looking foundation, so I don't mind that at all. But if you are like a full coverage kind of person, first of all you would enjoy brushes the most क्योंकि वो आपको सबसे ज़्यादा full coverage देते हैं. But like between these two, I think this is giving me more coverage compared to this one. Anyways, I'm gonna take the same like product on this guy. And how do I do this? Like you guys see, it also laid out the product pretty nicely. Nice. I feel like contour mein this did the job like quicker compared to the Tati Beauty Blendiful. I don't know if it's because this one is dirty or if it's because this is just better at like blending the contour. But that's the only thing I've noticed so far. Iske baad I'm going to go into cream blush and I'm just going to, let's say, take some on the back of my hand like this ताकि थोड़ा warm up हो जाए, creamier हो जाए. And then I'm taking my Tati Beauty Blendiful. I'm actually going to take the blush one more time ताकि ऐसा ना लगे कि इस side पे हमने product ही कम लिया, you know, giving them both a fair chance. I see the pigment but not as right off. Like इधर लगाते ही like I could see it. इधर मुझे थोड़ा सा मेहनत करनी पड़ी. I think across the board the theme is this will soak up some of your product. I think that is a common theme I'm noticing कि इसमें थोड़ा सा product अंदर soak up हो रहा है. But as far as the finish goes, I mean wow, they both look pretty seamless. Okay, now I'm going to set my face. और setting के लिए I'm taking Beautify by Amna का powder. Flip my Tati Beauty Blendiful creams एक side पे, powder एक side पे, and again I'm going to like roll it like this. And I always like to fold it and then rub it together ताकि सारे like जो उसके fibers हैं उसमें powder evenly distribute हो जाए, you know. This time I'm not like as much rolling वाला चक्कर. I'm really just pressing the powder in, and I think that's what gives you that poreless porcelain skin kind of finish. Another thing I love about like products like these is like how you can really get into the like crevices of your face. So again, दूसरी तरफ rolling it, picking up some powder. I'm interested to see how much of the powder this soaks up. So again, I'm rubbing it together ताकि किसी fiber पे एकदम बहुत ज़्यादा वो ना हो powder लगा हुआ. And yeah, I'm definitely noticing कि powder में it's not like it doesn't soak that up. So powder उसने काफ़ी heavily apply किया है compared to the Blendiful. It's so interesting how all of a sudden things are like opposite. Cream को ये ज़्यादा soak कर रहा था, powder को उसने ज़्यादा अच्छे तरीके से fiber में mix किया है. And so now this side looks more natural because all of a sudden I have a lot of powder on this side. But like still 19-20 का फ़र्क है, I would say. And I really do like both sides quite a lot. Picking some of the powder blush, I'm mixing those two together, and because I think I picked up too much, I'll just tap some off on my hand. Do you guys see the pigment? शुक्र है मैंने मुंह पे नहीं लगा लिया direct. And now I'll just apply it on this side. It's still quite a lot. Oh my god. Let me change the like side. Let me take clean fibers and blend that right off. Very nicely done. Acha ji, based on what I've learned so far about this product, I am going to be very careful with my highlighter because as it is, this is a very strong highlighter. So on the powder side, I'm taking it, I'm doing this, and that's it. And then I'm going to rub it, and then I'm going to tap it, and now I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones. Did I diffuse it too much, or is it good? Let me be less careful this time and get that glow. Now I'm going to put it on my cheekbones like that. Definitely. Now I definitely see the glow. Tati Blendiful. Acha, is that it? Is that the face all done? I think we have the face all done. Okay ji, I am back and this is the finished look. So I have a few thoughts. सबसे पहली बात जो मैंने आप लोगों के साथ ऑलरेडी शेयर की है काफ़ी दफ़ा इस वीडियो में, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इसके अंदर जो फाइबर है इट पिक्स अप मोर प्रोडक्ट कंपेयर्ड टू द टाटी ब्यूटी ब्लेंडिफुल. सो आपके जो प्रोडक्ट का माइलेज है वो डेफिनेटली थोड़ा सा रिड्यूस होगा कंपेयर्ड टू द टाटी ब्यूटी ब्लेंडिफुल. बहुत ज़्यादा फ़र्क नहीं है बट कुछ ना कुछ नोटिसेबल फ़र्क ज़रूर है. सो यू डेफिनेटली पिक अप मोर प्रोडक्ट क्रीम्स में भी और पाउडर्स में भी. क्रीम्स का ये है कि विद लाइक इट्स लाइट वेट एरी सा टेक्सचर, बहुत सारी क्रीम जो है वो इसके अंदर चली जाती है, विच इज़ वाई जब आप क्रीम्स यूज़ करते हो तो यू डेफिनेटली गेट अ मोर नेचुरल लुक व्हेन यू यूज़ द GOmicro कंपेयर्ड टू द टाटी ब्यूटी ब्लेंडिफुल. इसके साथ यू डेफिनेटली गेट like higher coverage compared to this side. लेकिन जब आप powders use करते हो तो because the powders are sitting on top and they don't really sink into the fibers, तो इस side पे like the GOmicro side definitely had more coverage and you get more mileage out of your powder products with something like this compared to this. This just like is going to give you a more diffused look. That being said, I like the way my makeup looks on both sides. Like दोनों sides पे it's like very very comparable and I love it. Like जो smoothness and like blending and everything marrying into one another जो मुझे Blendiful से मिलता है, I get pretty much the same results with the GOmicro. But overall you guys, as far as the finish goes, I'm really impressed. जो इसका वो है टेक्सचर है दैट्स डेफिनेटली अ लिटिल लाइटर देन द ब्लेंडिफुल. वॉश के बाद ये कैसा रहेगा, आई डेफिनेटली कम बैक टू यू गाइज विद अ मेकअप मिनट और समथिंग आफ्टर फ्यू वीक्स जब मैं इसको 2-3 बार धो चुकी होंगी. इतने दूर से ब्लेंडिफुल मंगाने के बजाय स्पेशली इट्स गोइंग टू बी प्रीटी एक्सपेंसिव. लाइक अगर कोई आपको वहाँ से मंगा के देगा उस पर प्रीमियम चार्ज करेगा तो दिस प्रॉब्ली इज़ गोइंग टू कॉस्ट 3 times as much as the like this one. So अगर इसकी बहुत ज़्यादा like लाइफ नहीं भी होगी, इतनी लंबी नहीं भी होगी तो still it's going to be like easier on your pocket definitely. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today's first impressions. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, do not forget to double tap this IGTV. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Allah Hafiz.